Perfect. Okay. I'd like to take the first few moments of class to just kind of be in stillness. Connect to our breath. Inhale long through the nose for 6 to 8 counts. Filling up. Then exhale back out your nose, matching your inhales. Continue that kind of cyclical breath, filling up, then letting go. On your next breath in, walk your fingertips forward, stretching out your spine. Then open your mouth and let it go. Do that again, fill up with breath. Exhale, release the air back out. Rock your head from side to side. Press into your fingers, your thumbs, ground down. Fill up one more time with breath. Exhale and let it go. Rise up, tabletop. Tabletop, stack your shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees. Pull the pit of your belly in and up, keeping your core engaged. Now find some gentle movement, sway from side to side. And shake your head yes, no. Starting to find some flexibility in our spine. Cat cow for cow pose. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, look up. Then exhale, round your spine, press the floor away, chin to chest, cat. Take 3 more rounds to your own breath. Exaggerate the movements. Then after your last round, come back to a neutral spine. Gaze at the top of your mat and engage your core again. Press your right heel to the back side of the room. Flex your toes down. We're going to tap our toes to the right corner of our mat, then lift to center, lower down to the left, crossing it over. Lift up, then back to the right. And keep going side to side, squeezing on that lift and lowering back down. Back and forth, go right to left. Take it 2 more times to each side. And then come back to center, hold it here. Float your left fingertips out in front, spinal balance. Take a few breaths here. Engage, press the floor away from you. Bend your right knee, reach back, tiger. Yeah, play with taking a little back bend here. Maybe if you're a little wobbly, that's okay. Fill up, 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower down, tabletop. Take a quick child's pose, 1 breath. Then sigh it out. Rise back up, table. This time, press your left foot to the back side of the room. Right, so long line from the tip of your head all the way down to your heel. Tap your toes to the left side of your mat. Then lift to center, lower to the right. Up and down, going back and forth. You can find your own pace here. You don't have to stick with me. Squeeze on that lift, right? Engaging your glutes. Take it 2 more times to each side. 1 more. Then come to center. Reach your right fingertips out in front, spinal balance. Hold it here. Gaze at the top of your mat. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Now bend your left knee, reach back, tiger. Take this to your fullest expression. See if you can lift a little higher. 1 more breath. Lower down, tabletop. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Walk your dog out, bend your knees side to side. Draw your heels down to your mat. Yeah, press into your fingers, your thumbs, come out of your wrist creases. Ground down to feel a little bit of lightness here. Take a breath and come to your tippy toes. Exhale, draw your heels down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 1 more time, rise up to your toes. Exhale, let it go. Walk your feet to your hands. Ragdoll. Bend your knees as much as you like. Yeah, maybe take opposite elbows, sway from side to side, release your low back. Let me shake your head again. Release your hands to your mat. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, rise up, Tadasana, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Lift halfway. Step back, high plank. Now pause, hold it here. Right, check out your plank here. If you need to lower your knees, that's an option. We're going to take plank rotations. I'm going to rotate, spinning open to the right side, then go to the left and switch. Yes. Take that for 4, 3, 2, 1, then come back to a high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, low plank or to your belly. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Bend your knees, step to your hands. Lift halfway. Fold. Mountain pose, fill up. Exhale, bow forward. Lift halfway. Step back, high plank. Now hold it. We're going to take 8 plank rotations. Rotate open now for 8, 7. Yes, go for 6. Full opening. 5 more. Lift in your side body for 3, 2. Let's see how we're doing at home. Open up 1 more, then chaturanga down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 1 breath in. Exhale, let it go. Let's go again. Bend your knees. Go to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Tadasana. Bow. Lift halfway. High plank. And we're going to take it for 10. Rotate open. Go for 10. 9. I'm going to trust you to count for yourself. Yes, keep it going. About halfway. 5 more. Keep lifting. Then after your last one, chaturanga down. Flow through up dog. Downward facing dog. All right, we should definitely be building some heat now. Take a breath in. Sigh the air out. Bend your knees, step or float to your hands. Halfway lift, fold. Mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Lift halfway, high plank. And you know where we're going. We're taking 8 now. Go for 8. Yep. You might have started at a different time. That's all right. Keep it going. Lift the side body. Rotate open. And after your last one, vinyasa through to down dog. There you go, Tori. Let's fill up together. Exhale, let it go. And take one more Sane. Bend your knees. Go to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain pose. Reach even taller. Bow forward. Lift halfway. High plank. 6 rotations. Go now. Yes, there you go. Full opening. Then chaturanga down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. If you need to come down to your knees, take quick rests, grab a quick sip of water, or maybe just check in with your body right now. Maybe what are you feeling, or what's showing up for you mentally? Have you already decided at this point, like, what did I get myself into? Whose idea was this? Or maybe you feel powerful, an energy building within your body. Downward facing dog. Inhale deep. Sigh it out. Yeah, any negative thoughts, anything holding you back, let that just roll off your mat. Then bend your knees. Look to the front of your mat, go there. Halfway lift, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Right, what does your chair look like here? Your feet can be together, maybe slightly separated. Hug your thighs into one another. Now sink your tailbone down 3 more inches. We don't have any weights yet. We haven't started doing too much. So where can you take your chair for 1 more breath? Fill up. Exhale, bow forward. Lift halfway. Chaturanga, high to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot to right hand, crescent lunge. There you go. So crescent lunge, we're on the toes. Your heel is drawn over the ball of your foot. Right knee stacks over your ankle. See if you can deepen your stretch. Maybe walk your foot forward a little more. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Fill up with breath and let it go. Left foot to left hand, crescent lunge. Build this from the ground up. Maybe you need to take your stance a little wider. Find some stability beneath you. Yes, Tori, reach up. Fill up, 1 more breath in. And chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 1 breath in. Sigh the air out. Bend your knees, go to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, fold. Grab your weights, chair pose. So there they are, right? If you have weights, if you don't, that's okay. Sink your chair down though. Pull your front ribs into one another. Expand your mid-back. Actively press your weights up. Take a breath in. Bow forward. Plant your weights. Then plant your hands. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, crescent lunge. Grab your weights. Yeah, so we're just kind of playing with those transitions here. 2 more breaths. Fill up. Bow forward. Plant your weights in chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Grab your weights. There you go. Hold it here. 2 more breaths. Fill up. Lower down. Plant your weights in chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Does anyone need a block or a weight who did not grab any? No? Okay, good. Just checking. Take 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Bend your knees. Step or float to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Grab your weights, chair. All right, so we're going to work in a compound movement here. Take your feet about hip width distance, so. We're going to add a hammer curl into a squat. So I'm going to lower my arms down alongside body. Palms are facing center line. As I squat, I'm going to hammer curl and come back to standing. Yes, so down. Awesome, just like that. Sink your booty down. For 8, 7. How low can you go? For 6, 5, 4. Keep your elbows hugged in. 3. There you go. 2. 1 more. Press it up, chair pose. Inhale, fill up. Bow forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Grab your weights, crescent lunge. Hold your hands into heart center. If you need to shorten your stance here, we're gonna just take a knee dip. So I'm gonna lunge my left knee down, then lift up. Down and up. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Awesome, keep it going. For 4. Yes, drop that knee. 3, 2, and 1. Crescent lunge. Take a breath in. Chaturanga. Plant your weights. Step it back. Flow through up dog. Yes, downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Grab your weights. Crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Like I said, if you need to kind of shorten your stance here, we're gonna dip our right knee this time. Go it down and up. For 9, 8, 7. Keep your gaze. 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Press it up. Fill up. Bow forward. Vinyasa through. Meet and down dog. 1 breath in. Let the air go. Take a breath in, bend your knees. Step or float to your hands. Lift halfway. Fold. Grab your weights. Chair. How are we all doing? You still with me? Yes, that's what I like to hear. Take a breath in, sweep your arms down and back. Squeeze your triceps. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fly back. Inhale, lift. Fly it back. Now lower your arms parallel with your legs here. Turn your palms face down. We're gonna take some bent over rows. Row it up and down for 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3 more. You got this. 2 and 1. Chair pose. Take a breath in. Sweep it back. Inhale, reach. fly back. Breath in, lengthen, fly back. Lower your arms. This time, palms facing forward. Just like so. You're gonna take some reverse curls this time. So curl it up and down. Or rows, not curls, my bad. For 8, 7, 6, 5, yes, palms are up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach up, bow forward. Lift halfway, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, sigh it out. Right foot forward, grab your weights, crescent lunge. Press off your left foot, glide forward, warrior 3, but lower your arms in line with your standing leg. Hug your shoulder blades into spine. 2 breaths here. We're gonna take 10 flies. Soft elbows, fly it out and down. Yes, for 8, nice and controlled. 7, 6, 5 more. 4, there you go. 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot back, plant your weights, crescent lunge. Yes, some of your arms might feel lighter now. Remember, you don't have to take every motion. If you just want to hold that warrior 3 or hold crescent lunge, take what your body needs. Take a breath in. Open up warrior 2. Spin your hips to the left side of your mat. Yeah, keep that right knee lunged out. Gaze over your fingertips. Take a breath in, reach and reverse. Windmill down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, we're going again. Grab your weights, crescent lunge. Press off your right foot. Warrior 3, you can lower those arms. Dial your right pinky toe down. Now pull your shoulders into center line. 10 flies, fly it out and down for 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze your shoulders in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, lower your weights, crescent lunge. Yeah, so find your stance again if you need to. Take a breath and reach up. Open warrior 2. Gaze over your front fingers. Inhale, reach and reverse. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths, or come to your knees. Take quick rest. All right, are we pretty hot now? I'm gonna say yes. I think we lasted longer than I usually do. I'm like 5-10 minutes in, and I'm like, I think the heat's good. But it was actually kind of cooler today. At least maybe that was the breeze. And then how are we all doing at home? Y'all still with me? Yes? I'm gonna take that as a yes. All right, downward facing dog. We're gonna take one more sun bee variation. Fill up, sigh the air out. Bend your knees, go to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Oh no, don't play yet. All right, in our chair pose, We're gonna sink our hips down for 5 counts. 4, 3, 2, come to boat. This is fun. You're like, where are we going with this? Take a breath in. Go to low boat, high boat, to low, to high, to low, back to high. Take it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, there you go. Reach it out long. 1. You're going to rock and roll back to chair. It doesn't have to look pretty or graceful. Sink your hips down. Hold it here. Hear your breath. Hear your neighbor's breath. Lower your hips for 5, 4, sink it down. 3, 2, boat. Go to low boat. Start to flutter your feet up and down. Look at your toes. So even though we're not quite at the core part of class, my favorite thing is sneaking core in. Hopefully people don't notice, but I kind of gave that away. Keep it fluttering for 5, 4, 3, hug the pit of your belly in 2, and 1, rock and roll. Chair pose. Take a deep breath in, fold forward, lift halfway, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right foot to right hand, crescent lunge. Open up, warrior 2. Extended side angle, come forward and down. Stack your shoulders, one on top of the other. Gaze up to your lifted hand. 3 breaths here, or maybe take it somewhere new. Yeah, half a bind, full bind, or fly bird's paradise. One more deep breath. Exhale, rise back up, warrior 2. Reach and reverse, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Yes, we got one more side, left foot forward, crescent lunge. With a smile, yes. This may be our last crescent lunge, but don't quote me on that. Open up, warrior 2. Extended side angle, come forward and down. 3 breaths here. You choose where to go. Inhale, reach up, open, warrior 2. Reach, reverse, reverse. I already said reverse. Chaturanga down, reverse twice. Up dog, downward facing dog. Go ahead, come to your knees. Take any weights or blocks or water bottles that might be along the sides of your mat. We're gonna move everything to the front of our mats. All right, so we're at the halfway point of class. And so this is our cardio section. How it works, because I don't have anything to write stuff down on, we do the same motion activity, whatever it is, for 30 seconds. And then our active rest in between is just marching at the top of our mats, right? Just kind of keeping our body moving, not just stopping completely. And then I'll show you what the next thing is gonna be. So we usually do about 4 or 5 different exercises in the circuit. Sometimes I decide to repeat it and we do it twice. Who knows if we will or not. All right, so the first one we're gonna do, and first of all, make sure everyone at home, just so I can kind of see you, Alvisa and Raja, do you wanna put your cameras on for this part? Yes. Awesome. Okay. This little thing is never staying in. It like flops out on its own. I know. I got it. Okay. Cool. Okay. The first one we're going to do for 30 seconds are push-ups to mountain climbers. So I'm going to just go for 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Then I climb for 6 counts. and then I repeat. All right, so let me get my timer ready. Don't start yet, but you can get in a high plank. Yeah, let me see those high planks. Yeah, that core power. All right, 30 seconds. Get ready, go now. Bust out 3 push-ups, 6 mountain climbers, and then repeat. You set your pace here. There you go. Yes, Elvisa. For 5, 2, and 1. Step it up, march it out. There you go. I'll give you about 10 seconds here or so. As I show you our next one, skaters. I'm going to do it side to side here. So you can just do a step touch, or you add in a jump. I recommend using the length of your mat, so maybe turning to the side wall. All right, 30 seconds. Skaters, side to side, go now. Yeah, there you go. Keep your chest lifted. And definitely keep your breath moving. Halfway. There you go. Yes, y'all are looking amazing. For 5, 3, 2, 1, march it out. How are we doing? Y'all still with me? All right. Our next one are pulsing squats to an exploding squat. So I pulse it down. 1, 2, 3, explode. 1, 2, 3, and so on. All right, ready at home? Let's get going. 30 seconds. Go now. Yeah, how high can you explode up? Halfway point. You are already halfway. What do you have left? There you go. Or maybe you just hold that squat, right? You just pulse. Go ahead, march it up. How are our legs doing? Are they on fire yet? Yeah, it's that good burn, right? Okay. Our next one. I'm not going to do these. We're going to do this instead. We're going to come down for swimmers. All the way to our bellies. That's right. Get on the ground. Okay. 30 seconds. Get ready. Go. Swim. Keep lifting and hugging in. There you go. Halfway. For 5. Keep going. There you go. 2, 1. Come on up. Don't get too comfy down there. Rest is coming. All right. So, because that was so quick and fun, we're going to do it again. So we're going to take that same circuit one more time through. Y'all can do it. I know you can. All right. Grab water if you need to really fast. I'll give you like an extra 10 seconds. That's it. So you're going to start with that first one. Those 3 push-ups to mountain climbers. If you want to add in twice as many mountain climbers, twice as many push-ups, that's on you, okay? All right. Let's get ready. High plank. Get started now. Yes, 10 more seconds, guys. That's it. This is all you've got. There you go. Come down on those push-ups and mountain climber. Climb it out. 2 and 1. Stand it up. Yeah, take some breaths here. March it out. All right, that second one was our skaters. 5 more seconds here. Take some deep breath. Are we ready? Can y'all hear me still? Yes? Okay, I'm guessing that's a yes. Yes, okay, cool. All right, side to side skaters. Get ready, go now. Bend that knee lower down. 10 more seconds. Yep, chest up, there you go, for 3, 2, 1. March it out. We're already halfway through our second circuit, which means we're halfway to rest. All right, our third one, pulsing squats, explosion. If you just want to do some air squats, that's fine too. All right, ready? Go now. There you go. Yes, explode up. I love it. Nice, Raja. Just imagine how good our booties are going to look after this. 3 and 1. Take some breath. Okay, last one. Come down to your bellies. Swimmers, get ready. Go now. Keep breathing here and lifting. All right, you have 10 more seconds, that's it. Keep swimming. Who's gonna win the race? Who's gonna win? It's okay, no one's gonna win or lose. 3, 2, 1, you all win. Definitely get some water, maybe some towel. And a pat on the back because you guys made it through cardio. Wasn't as bad as you hoped or thought? Better, right? Yeah. Come to the top of your mat once you've taken a break. Take some breaths here. Reach up. Exhale. Let it go. Fill up deep. Sigh it out. One more breath and reach up. Bow forward. Lift halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come forward, high plank. Just hold it here. I'll put on a timer. You don't know how much I'm watching it for. So just hold this plank. Wrap your core around your spine. Now come to your forearms, Sphinx plank. You got this, guys. Hold it here for 5, 3, 2, all the way down. Find your favorite cheek. Feel the work you've put in so far. The rise and fall of your body. And switch cheeks if you haven't already. Bring your hands alongside your ribs. Upward facing dog. Come back onto your booty. spin around to your seat. I figured I'd spare us another vinyasa. Go ahead and grab your block. All right, start my favorite part of class. Can anyone guess? Core, yes. So for core, I love to use a block. I think it's a great tool. So we're gonna start with our high to low boats like we did earlier on. So find high boat. For low boat, we're gonna reach it out overhead. So you're gonna inhale, reach, come back up, high boat. Reach overhead, hover, lift up. And keep it moving. Yes, there you go, for 5 more. 4. Yeah, lift it up, 3 more. Last 2. 1 more, reach it out, high boat, and then hold it. Now put your block on your shins. This game is called Don't Drop Your Block. Option if you want to bring your hands down for some extra support, or just reach them out alongside body. We're gonna take that same motion, this time focusing on keeping our block up. All right, ready? Low boat, high boat. or like I said, you can do this. Keep your hands down, low to high. There you go. Yes. Yeah, the block's about 2 pounds, if you were wondering. I haven't weighted, I'm just estimating. Let's go for 3 more. I'm sorry, I'll stop making you laugh. 2. 1. Go ahead, hug your knees in. Don't throw your block at me. Just put it next to you nicely because you're not gonna lose it yet. We need that. Don't lose your block yet, guys. All right, grab your block. Boat. All right, this one's really fun. It seems like not a lot of movement, but you really do start to feel it. You're gonna weave your block in and out, switching your legs. Yes, just kind of up and down there. Now, don't collapse your chest in here. Keep your chest up. Or just hold a high boat. Or you can just give me a dirty look and sit there. All right, we have 5 seconds in us. 4, 3, 2, 1, hug it in. That's it, I promise. You can put it somewhere, but not too far. We do need that later. Come all the way down to your backs. Walk your heels towards your glutes. Bridge pose. Inhale, lift up. Walk your shoulders beneath you. Ground down the 4 corners of your feet. Lift for 1 more breath. Exhale, lower down. And rock your knees from side to side. Little hammock sway. And come back to center. Go again, bridge. Now this time, lift your right foot up to the sky. Keep lifting, now switch left foot. Press your heel up. Come all the way down. Rock your knees out. Now I think we should be a little bit warmed up now. So for our third one, bridge or wheel. And go now, lift up. Bridge or wheel. Hug your thighs into one another, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Rock it out. Let's go for 2 more. Bridge or wheel. You can take any variation you'd like. If you want to kind of hip dip here, lift your leg, get fancy, go now. Come up. Bridge or wheel. One more breath in. Come down. You've got one more. Bridge or wheel. Breath in, lift up. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift higher. 3, 2, lower all the way down. Butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together. Knees fall out to the edges of our mat. Usually it's about this time in class where I start to let my mind wander and maybe what I have planned later in the evening or my weekend plans or what I'm cooking for dinner. Try to keep your mind present here with your breath, your body. Hug your knees into one another. Rock from side to side. Then rock and roll forward to back 3 times. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Walk your dog out. Lift your right toes up, bend your knee, open your hip. Right knee to right wrist, half pigeon. Take a moment to sit up here. Square your hips to the front of your mat, lift up, exhale, come down. You can come to your forearms or all the way down to your chest. Take 5 more breaths here. This class reminds me of kind of my life sometimes. I'm going. And then I forget sometimes just to stop and do nothing or be still. That's kind of how it can feel sometimes when I'm teaching this class is I push and I go and I power through, and then I sometimes forget, well, you know, we need to rest sometimes. That's kind of how life is. I know I'm not the only one where you might feel like you're being pulled in 100 directions at one time. There's not enough hours in the day. Maybe rolling out your mat tonight was your time to just kind of give back to yourself, right? And show up for you and you alone. I encourage you, if you don't have a tool to just kind of learn to slow down, like I know I struggle with, try to find that thing and give back to yourself. Take time for you. Walk your hands back up your mat, lift your chest, downward facing dog. Maybe sway your hips, rock it out. Lift your left toes, bend your knee, open your hip. Half pigeon on the left. And on this side, I want you to think about what's something that you do solely for you. And how can you give back to yourself? Maybe slow down a little. For your last 3 breaths, see if you can take this even further. Walk your fingers forward. Deep in your breath. Come back up. Downward facing dog. Find some gentle movement here in your dog. Press your chest towards your thighs. And step through your hands, come onto your seat. Straighten both legs out in front. Give your legs a little shake, a little wiggle. Root down, rise up, fill up, and fold forward, bowing over your legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, fill up. Close the gap. One more, halfway lift. And come down all the way. Rise back up. Hug your right knee into your chest. Cross it over your left. Twist to the right. Lift the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Take 2 more breaths. And come back to center. Switch legs, hug your left knee in this time. Pull it in and cross it over and twist to the left. 3 deep breaths here to rinse out. Return back to center. Go ahead and grab your block. No more abs, I swear. Bring it down to your mat. For supported fish, kind of find that sweet spot between your shoulder blades. Open up the entire front side of your body. Point your toes forward. And open up. Roll to one side, remove your block. Bring it beneath your hips for a supported waterfall, or if you like a different inversion, shoulder stand, headstand. Get your hips up above your heart. Reverse the blood flow. Stay active here. Engage your core. Flex your toes toward your face. If you want to take your feet out wide, coming into a straddle, give your hips A gentle opening here. And draw your legs back together, lower down. Take another butterfly with or without your block. Start to work your way down all the way to your mat. Gently close your eyes. Take up space on your mat. Rest your eyes. Relax your face. Take a deep breath in, fill up. Sigh the air out. Savasana. Final rest. Deepen your breath. Bring gentle movement back to your body. Rock your head from side to side. Hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around them. A moment of gratitude. Thanking yourself for showing up tonight for you, practicing self-love and self-care. And come onto your right side body. With your eyes closed, press yourselves to your seats. Bring your palms in to one another and lift your thumbs to the center of your forehead. The light in me honors and sees the light, the love, the strength within each of you. The breath in, we bow to one another and say, Namaste. I'm facing an awkward way because I want to make sure I see everyone. Great job, you guys. You rocked it. For so many people being new tonight, I love that you powered through and you really did show up for yourself. Thank you at home as well, guys. This weekend, we have the myofascial release workshop. And so that is where, Amber talked about it a ton the other night, which it was actually pretty interesting. So if you don't know what the fascia tissue is, it's with our muscles. So pretty much it's a workshop to kind of work on releasing any kind of pain or eliminating that, just kind of breaking up the tension in the fascia there, and just kind of maybe some good tips on how to do that. If you're a really active person, or you're athletic, or you go to the gym, you like lift a lot of weights, or if you're just getting older like me, could be a really great workshop. So that's this Saturday here at the beach, 11:30 with Leah. So there's lots of stuff coming up, so just keep your eye on the schedule, and thank you for being here. I'm going to say bye to you guys online. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. You're welcome.